Good afternoon, my creative friends. I hope you're having a great day. I am. I've been working on cards for a few hours now. I just got an order from Stampin' Up! And I've been putting it away and tagging things and trying out new colors and looking at my new stamps. So that's been a lot of fun. So today we're going to make one of my favorite cards, which is the bookbinding card. And it looks like a little book. Very easy though, very easy. So let me show you what we need. I just want to apologize for my squeaky voice. I'm getting over some surgery, so it's going to take a few months for my voice to get back to normal, but I hope you can understand me okay. We're only going to have, just the sentiment on the front, and I put a little flower inside. And both of those are from this stamp set, which is a Stampin' Up! Stamp set, Beautifully Happy. I'm going to use this flower and Sending Happy Thoughts. If you don't have either one of those sentiments or flowers, you can do whatever you have. Just use what you have, okay? So this base of it, I'm using white, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, and it's scored in two places, the 4.5 in the middle, and then you flip it over and you score at 4.25, scored at 4.25, and then you flip it over and you score it at 3.25, and that's where you fold for your bookbinding. The DSP, which is the Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up! I love their papers. They're double-sided papers, and both sides work together. Even though they're different prints, they look really nice together. So that's what we're doing with it today. Okay. So the big piece is 5.25 by 3, and then the bookbinding piece is 3/4 by 5.25. I'm also putting a yellow piece on the inside that is 5.25 by 3, and then I cut a scalloped oval for this sentiment, but use whatever you have. I'm also putting a little bit of yellow ribbon and a couple of little jewels, and I'm lifting it with some dimensionals to give it a little bit of interest. Okay, so let's get started. So I've already scored the base, and we'll do the half fold first at 4.25, and use your bone folder to make it flat. And then you bend it back. Now this doesn't look quite right here. Let me measure this because this looks a little narrow. 4.25 should be 3.25. Let me take another one. So we'll start it, have it right. Oops. Sorry about that, but check it twice, right? All right, so we're going to fold the half fold first. And use your bone folder to make it nice and flat. And then fold backwards on the 3.25. Flatten it out. And then glue the binding part down. I'm using liquid glue. I think it holds a little tighter, and especially with a fold, I think it's safer. So we'll just hold that down for a couple seconds. All right. Let's put the inside piece in. the yellow. And I like to use the silicone mat because it keeps your work area from getting sticky globs of glue on it. Okay. Get that out of the way. If you like the bookbinding card, or you've made it before yourself, let me know in the comments. I like to know what people really like to make. All right, I'm going to put the front piece on. Get that out of the way. There we go. And the binding piece. I like to use my tweezers for little skinny pieces. Makes it a little easier. Okay. Now let's stamp the flower on the inside, and we'll also stamp the sentiment piece. I'm trying not to get my hands in the ink. I've done it before. I'm just going to put one little flower, and this is a one-way design, so you check it before you do that, so you know you have it at the right end. Okay. And then the sentiment. Sending happy thoughts. And I like that because you could use that for a lot of things. Somebody that's maybe a little down, or just to say, have a happy thought. Okay. There. Okay. Now I want to put the sentiment up on dimensionals so it has a little bit more interest. So that's what we're going to do. And I like to put 3 on this one. There we go. And this one is, I'm going to put it in the middle. I don't always, but I think it looks nice on this one. And I also like to put a ribbon, but let's put the gems on first. These are from Stampin' Up. They make beautiful gems. Beautiful. I should put it the way you can see it there. Of course, it's going to be upside down, right? There we go. Whoops. There. Okay, and let's make a ribbon for it, a bow. Yellow is a happy color, so I think it goes nicely with the sentiment. You know, you're sending happy thoughts. It's a happy looking card. It's very bright and cheery. Okay, and I like to use dimensionals, adhesive dots to put the bow on. They're so fast, so easy. There you go. Pretty little card. Didn't take very much time. So let me know what you think. If you don't have a host and you would like to work with me, this is my host code for April. But if you can also just go to the site, joycewickman.stampinup.net, and it should pop right up. And if you will place an order of $50 or more before taxes and shipping, I will send you a card kit that's all prepared to just put together. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I will get back to you. Thanks a lot for checking out my site, and I hope I see you again. Have a great day.